Russian President Vladimir Putin on Wednesday met with members of the Trufanov family who were kidnapped from their home and held hostage in Gaza after the Hamas attack on southern Israel on October 7, 2023. Israeli-Russian Alexander Trufanov, known as Sasha, was taken hostage along with his grandmother Irina Tati, mother Yelena, and girlfriend Sapir Cohen. While the rest of his family were freed during a week-long ceasefire in November 2023, Sasha was only released in February, during the second ceasefire agreement between Israel and Hamas.
When I was released and found out that my husband had been killed and that my only son and my mother's only grandson was being held in captivity, that was a very hard time for me.
This is the first time Putin has publicly engaged with hostage-related representatives since October 7th, despite Russian-Israeli citizens being among those kidnapped. Sasha thanked Putin for securing his release and urged him to continue working to free the remaining hostages.
I know how they feel. I know what it's like there, how hard it is, how sad they are. And for me, they are like brothers. For me, when they are there, it's like half of my heart is still there in Gaza, and it's very hard for me to go back to my normal life while they are there.
It must also be noted, Sasha was held captive for 498 days, during which time the Israeli ambassador to Russia was quoted questioning Moscow's efforts to secure Sasha's release. Putin described the situation as a tragedy, but also emphasized the importance of Russia's, quote, long-standing relationship with Palestinian organizations, but pointedly did not mention Israel or the actual mediators, Qatar and Egypt.
Now, I do not want to give any political assessments of the events that are happening, but everything that happened to you is awful, and I think we need to express words of gratitude to the political leadership of Hamas for meeting us halfway and carrying out this humanitarian act.
Sasha was held by Palestinian Islamic Jihad, another militant group in Gaza, which released multiple videos of him in captivity. Despite this, Russia has refused to recognize Hamas or the PIJ as a terror group. Maxim Harkin, another Israeli Donbass native, is still held captive in Gaza, with no public evidence that his release is being prioritized due to Russian efforts. However, in February, a top Hamas official said that Harkin would be prioritized during the second stage of the hostage deal. But since then, the deal has collapsed and fighting has resumed. The three former hostages were brought to the Kremlin not just for a private meeting, but for state media coverage, likely as part of a political narrative Moscow was interested to serve.